Welcome to this video on index laws. There are 4 laws of indices that we need to know. The first rule is the addition rule, and this says that a to the power of m times a to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m plus n. You add the indices. The next rule is called the subtraction rule. You can see here that if I take a to the power of m and I divide it by a to the power of n, we take away the indices, so that becomes a to the power of m minus n. Let's now take a look at the multiplication rule. A to the power of m all to the power of n. So if we've got an indice and we raise that to a power in a bracket, that then becomes a to the power of m times n. You multiply the indices. And finally, let's take a look at the distribution rule. So if we've got a times b in a bracket and we raise that to the power of n, that is equal to a to the power of n times b to the power of n. Let's now look at an example of the addition rule. Here we have 4a squared times 3a squared times 6a to the power of 10. The first thing we do is we pull out all of the coefficients in front of the unknown a. So that would be 4 times 3 times 6. Then we multiply all of the a terms together. So then that becomes times a squared times a to the 3 times a to the power of 10. When we collect and multiply all of the number terms, that becomes 72. And remember, with the addition rule, we add the indices. So we then add the indices of 2, 3, and 10. So that becomes a to the power of 2 plus 3 plus 10, which equals 72a to the power of 15. Let's now take an example of the subtraction rule. Here we have 72a to the power of 7, b to the power of 10, divided by 4a to the 6, b to the power of 4. Let's start by separating out the coefficients, the a terms and the b terms. So that becomes 72 divided by 4 times a to the power of 7 over a to the power of 6 times b to the power of 10 over b to the power of 4. 72 divided by 4 is 18, and then we apply the subtraction rule to the a terms, so that's a to the power of 7 minus 6. Then we apply the subtraction rule to the b terms, b to the power of 10 minus 4. Finally, this works out as 18a b to the power of 6. Notice that we don't need to put in a to the power of 1 because a to the power of 1 is just regarded as a. Let's now look at an example of the multiplication rule. 5 times a to the power of 4 to the power of 8, where the a term is being raised to the power of 8. Well, the coefficient still stays outside, so that's still 5 times. And we just deal with the bracket. So that becomes a to the power of 4 times 8. 4 8s are 32, so that becomes 5a to the 32. Okay, let's finally look at an example of the distribution rule. Here we have 7a to the power of 8 all to the power of 2. So that becomes 7 squared times a to the power of 8 times 2, which becomes 49a to the power of 16. Thanks for watching our video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe below. For more information about Kippers Consultancy, please visit our website kippersconsultancy.co.uk, where you will find more information on our range of videos and tutorial classes that will help you to improve your A-level grades and get ahead. You can also follow us on Instagram. The link is provided below. Alternatively, if you would like to speak directly with a tutor, call 07939 055 881. Thanks. Bye for now.